Ladies and gentlemen, 12 days on, justice still remains elusive. Tonight, we take you through the details of the investigation that has been carried out by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Remember, this was handed over by the Kolkata High Court. This after questions were being raised about the police botcha. We will tell you why this was being touted as a botcha and the links that are essentially emerging. Over the next few hours, we're going to take you through a 4-part breaking at Republic TV, where we're going to put out details of the investigation. We'll get you 3 big angles in the Kolkata rape and murder horror that will reveal how there is a big nexus that has been running all this while. That how this is not just a case of rape and murder, but there is something more than what meets the eye. Let's begin with the news break number 1 that we are getting you is the CBI probe timeline. You may be wondering why exactly is the timeline so very important right now? Because remember, this is the very timeline that basically indicates that there is something amiss as to why exactly an FIR in such a matter would be registered 8 hours later. In fact, the Kolkata police maintains that there has been no delay. Questions have been raised whether at all the ex-principal did not want to file the FIR. The details that we are going to take you through. The incident that took place and after which was around 11:45 in the evening. Remember, this is 3 hours after the body was actually given to the family for the cremation. So you're looking at the case being registered 3 hours after the body is already handed over. The assistant professor of RG Kaur Hospital, Sumit Kumar Tapodar, informed the police around 9:45 in the morning that the body was found in the chest seminar room. Now the CBI suspects that there are several discrepancies in this entire timeline that has been given by Mamata's cops. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you through the entire timeline and why this is the starting point of the investigation. So over the last few days, our investigating team has been putting together this entire timeline by speaking to our sources here in the national capital to take you through the details. We'll tell you why this shows the big problem number 1, the discrepancy number 1. Moyuk, our senior editor from Republic Bangla, heading this entire investigation, taking us through the details of what exactly has the CBI found so far. Moyuk, we are first going to put out the timeline, and before I hand it over to you, let me just tell our viewers why this is the starting point, and here is what the fulcrum of this entire investigation lies, because here there is a possibility of finding out the nexus. Who exactly is responsible? Was there a deliberate attempt by the police to try and cover up, or for that matter, the college authorities were deliberately trying to hide something? First, with regards to the 8 hours delay, Moyuk. Moyuk, the question that I was asking you was with regards to the...
let me put this in a clear, just give a clear picture.
Go ahead, Moyuk, go ahead.
Yes, Shaman. Well, Shaman, first of all, the body was found at around 7 in the morning. That is what the Kolkata police as well as the medical college administrators said. But the fact is, if someone dies or she has been killed at around 4 to 5 p.m. according to the post-mortem report, why it took more than 8 hours to lodge a complaint, lodge an FIR? The FIR was specifically lodged at around 11:45. That is what the CBI officers are saying. Along with that, this is what the lawyers from Kolkata police as well as from the state government has mentioned to the Chief Justice of India yesterday. It was at around 11:45. That's precisely 3 hours after the cremation. This FIR has been lodged. Why this entire day was not utilized? What went wrong? And most importantly, the loopholes in the timeline, what you have mentioned earlier. The loopholes clearly indicate that in between the time when this lady Abhaya was killed and when her body was handed over to her parents, there has been a lot of things. And first of all, a hasty post-mortem, an autopsy was done once only, not 4 times. this autopsy was done very hastily in RG Hospital. What was the specific time of starting the autopsy? And it was entirely videographed. What was the synopsis of the videography? That also CBI officers are investigating, because there are allegations that in spite of videography, no X-ray was conducted on the autopsy because of the fact there was no fractures found. So these are the loopholes which clearly CBI is investigating, and this is the reason why this is the 6th day when the ex-principal Shondip Ghosh is inside CBI office. He's being interrogated for the 6th time here. 13 hours each day he's being interrogated, clearly because of the fact that something is missing. Some people, some influential, some characters were there who met and planned a blueprint while the body was lying on the floor. And whether this timeline is actually an accurate timeline, what Kolkata police has said, is also one of the biggest questions.